What's going on, YouTube? It's Single Digits, and I just am posting a quick update because there's a fight card coming up for the UFC 288 Sterling versus Cejudo tomorrow, Saturday, May 6th, in Newark, New Jersey. I'm not going to do the whole fight card just because it's decent, it's fine, but I'm not really into anybody below the main event really. Um, so, anyhow, Cejudo, Sterling versus Cejudo. Aljamain Sterling is the champion. It is at bantamweight. So this is going to be interesting. Um, Actually, before I start that, let's just do the co-main event, which is Bilal Muhammad versus Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns is crazy. This dude just fought like 3 weeks ago, um, on April 8th, or a little over 3 weeks ago, versus Jorge Masvidal, and he just took this fight because there was a fight card that there was a fight that got canceled in where was it? Oh, they didn't list it here. Um, Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush, and that got canceled because Charles Oliveira got injured. So Gilbert Burns stepped up to the plate like a G, and Bilal was like, "Yep, let's do it." And they're both gangsters for coming in on like 3 weeks' notice to do this fight. Really awesome of them. I have Gilbert Burns winning this again. Bilal is good, but you know, just overall, Gilbert is technically better, I think, everywhere. More explosive, more dangerous, knockout power-wise, ground game submissions. Gilbert Burns, I think, has this all day long. And he's in really good fight shape because obviously he just fought. So, yeah. And he didn't take too much damage or get anything terrible injury-wise from his last fight versus Jorge Masvidal. So I think Gilbert Burns wins this for sure. Come back and check if I was right. Now back to the main event. So Aljamain Sterling, like I said, the bantamweight champion versus Henry Cejudo. I'm going to go with Cejudo on this, and just really quickly, I think he's technically better. I think his fight IQ is better. His game plans are better. He's an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. Aljamain Sterling is also a very good wrestler, freestyle fighter. But I think Henry Cejudo just brings a better game plan, a better technical breakdown. He's training with Demetrius Johnson, who is arguably the best MMA fighter of all time. Now, people count him out because he's a not lightweight. He's 135, 145 pounder, 125 pounder, really. But Henry Cejudo and him had some fights in the UFC before Demetrius Johnson left, and they went back and forth. So Demetrius Johnson beat Henry Cejudo in the first one. Henry Cejudo beats him in the second one. Yada yada yada, and then Demetrius Johnson goes over to one fighting championship because they traded him stupidly for somebody better. Well, to them, which is not true. They had a trade for Ben Askren, and he was washed up at the time. That's a whole backstory. Anyway, so yeah, Demetrius Johnson was, I think, I think he is the best MMA fighter of all time, and current. But anyhow, Henry Cejudo's training with him right now, and they've trained together. They really are great martial artists. Between all the smack talk, well, one-sided smack talk. Demetrius Johnson doesn't really talk smack. He's a very nice guy, and professional, and a champion, and all that stuff. But Henry Cejudo does talk smack, and he's the king of cringe. So, besides all their fighting stuff and whatever, after their paths went separate ways, in terms of competition, they started training together. And I think that's a super dangerous combination because Henry Cejudo alone is just very good. Super awesome fight analyst, super technical, very smart, great fight IQ, like I said. And you pair that with Demetrius Johnson, who's arguably even better. That's a crazy combo. So I don't think Aljamain Sterling is going to win this one, but he is very good. If he does win it, I could see it being like a decision, unanimous decision. I don't think Aljamain's going to knock him out or choke him out or anything like that. So if Aljamain Sterling wins, it's going to be a unanimous decision. Henry Cejudo wins. I could see it being either a TKO or a unanimous decision win. So that's my call. Cejudo for the win. And that's it for this one. Like I said, I wanted to be quick, but yeah, there you go. Check back, and we'll see if I was right. Peace.